Hey everyone, Chris Hayes is here. His book made #1. We can't wait to talk with him. Thanks for coming to the Progressive Forum, Group Therapy for Texas Liberals. I'm Randall Morton, Progressive Forum founder. On the front row are sponsors who made tonight's event possible. Ann Hamilton, who is a retired grant officer, Houston Endowment, who authorized the Progressive Forum first grant, even brought her old boss who approved it 20 years ago. Thanks again, Joe. Poppy Georges Massey is an attorney who spreads democracy by managing volunteers at voter polling stations. Mike, yeah, that's worthwhile. Mike Blocher is a WISE Forum board director and Vietnam veteran. Thank you, yeah. And Dr. Robin Bullington is a board director and a psychologist. In our last board meeting, she gave me a look like she wanted to give me a mental health evaluation. That could be good. I'm game, Robin. So let's, gotten the applause there. Thanks all for recognizing our sponsors. And speaking of mental health, I think it's important to say out loud the elephant in the room. Since our last get-together, we're dealing with an authoritarian presidential regime. As Robert Reich, our past speaker who knows something about government as a labor secretary, said, quote, "The regime's disregard for laws and the Constitution, impounding funds appropriated by Congress, refusal to be bound by judicial orders. If this is not a coup d'etat, I do not know what is." Yeah, let's hear it for coup d'etat. Yeah, where do we find our strength? There are many sources of strength, but one is community. What the Progressive Forum offers, convening with kindred spirits like we all are tonight. It is fortifying. And Chris's book provides wisdom about community. Like Odysseus, we're called to a hero's journey. Odysseus got home because he asked his community for strength to tie him to the mast so he wouldn't get sucked in by the siren's call. Today we hear the sirens as Orwellian-type calls designed to suck people in. For example, we're told that fascist ideas are quote-unquote common sense. Now, there are many groups offering community besides a Progressive Forum. Find your tribe. What I can say about the forum is we're gearing up. We're doubling events and aiming to reach millions online, not just thousands. I am more excited than ever about the opportunities for the forum to make a difference. So, here's what's coming up. On March 16th, join us at the Museum of Fine Arts to see the documentary on Texas legend and feminist, feisty Liz Carpenter, who was an advisor to Lyndon Johnson. Yeah, I'm a Liz Carpenter fan. Our past speakers are in the film: Douglas Brinkley, Bill Moyers, and Gloria Steinem. And one of my favorite people, Alex Finman, is returning to the Progressive Forum March 31st in this room. He'll discuss his timely book on Russia, Ukraine, and the shifting international order. His book is called The Folly of Realism. And you're the first to hear this. On April 24th, we're hosting a free panel event called True Climate Solutions, debunking the hype around carbon capture, hydrogen, and LNG export. The panel features leading scientists from MIT, Cornell, and Rice, plus Houston stars Robert Bullard and the father of climate justice, and Chris Tomlinson, acclaimed columnist at Houston Chronicle, who is with us tonight. Thanks for coming, Chris. Good to see you. Thanks. Climate movement leader Bill McKibben is confirmed for September 11th. He'll be introduced by CNN presidential historian and environmental author Douglas Brinkley. Bill McKibben will discuss his book, Here Comes the Sun, about the booming solar industry, which Houston leaders should get serious about. More announcements to come, so come to our events and we'll all work on our inner Odysseus. Tonight, Chris Hayes asked to be interviewed. We'll discuss his book, and at the end of the evening, he'll greet you and sign your books. Don't forget to pick up your free copy of Cyrene's Call from our terrific partners at Blue Little Bookshop. And I have an additional gift for you, a way to meet some of you during book signing, free hats that say, "Attention must be paid to Cyrene's Call." Chris's book is so wide-ranging, including insights from Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman, where you heard attention must be paid. So pay me just a little bit of attention during book signing, and I'll give you a free hat. Maybe I should put it on. It's time to be silly. Thank you. I'm ready for my mental evaluation. Of all the nights to turn off your smartphones, this is the one. If we hear your phone, we'll book you in the Kennedy Center where you'll have to sing God Save the King. Get you in. There isn't anybody there. There's no competition, so. Chris Hayes hosts my favorite newscast in all of television. Yeah. I'm proud of Chris. The most news per minute, most insights per minute. I was especially thankful for Chris's awareness of the coming regime threat, starting with the first day we lost the election. His guests were Democratic leaders. Although Chris was polite, what I felt he was saying to the Democratic establishment was, wake up and do something. The Emmy Award-winning host of All In with Chris Hayes, I give you